Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my second Revolution Pro haul. I just want to thank everybody that requested this in my yesterday's video. I asked you in that video how you would like to see the products, and you said you would like to see them the same way that I presented the first haul, which was to share it as a haul and then share all of the products singularly. So that's what I'm doing today, sharing with you the products in a haul format, and then I will be sharing them one by one in the up and coming videos in the next few days. So I'm really excited to share with you these products. There was the 3 for 2 offer at Superdrug, which made it really, well, even though these products are very good value anyway, it made them even better value. But also it gave me the opportunity to perhaps try products that I didn't get first time round because I was so excited about getting the other products. So, and you'll see what I mean in a moment when I start sharing with you the haul. I also want to share with you the shade that I'm wearing on my lips today. It's one of the Pro Supreme matte lip pigments, which are £4 from the range. This one is in the shade Elevation. Love the packaging, love the shade, and I just want to talk for a few moments about this. Now, I've been watching a few videos now trying to see if other people purchased other shades, because I found that some of the shades that I've purchased, even though I love them all, they are a little bit, well, they're not quite the shades that I thought they were going to be from the swatches. So that's probably not a good thing, because I've now placed a third order for a couple more lip products. But also I've noticed that a few people that are trying this lip pigment are saying that it's not matte. This product is definitely matte. I've got it on my lips now. It is beautifully matte, but they last all day. They do take a little while to dry down, and I think that is perhaps where the problem is. You know, when you're filming a video, you put your lipstick on last and you expect, I suppose, with other, or you know, if you use other lip products, liquid lipsticks, they dry down within seconds. This is a little bit different. It's much more of a comfortable lip product. If you, like me, find when you put on liquid lipstick, especially these deep shades, and that you want to move them around, so you pop them on your lips and you move your lips like that and move it into place. That's what I like to do, and with most liquid lipsticks I can't do that because they're dry before I can do it, basically. Not with this product. I can move it around, I can, you know, wipe it off. It doesn't dry so quickly that I can't take it off where I've made a mistake. They do definitely dry down completely matte. I've ate a couple of meals during the day with them. They last. They're just amazing, but they're very comfortable. They're very lightweight. They don't dry my lips out. In fact, I will go as far as to say that these are my favourite liquid lipsticks to wear because they dry down slower. I've got the time to manipulate the product where I want it. I can wipe it away without, you know, really struggling. I find a lot of lip products that dry down quick, I can't wipe it off. I've then got to get concealer. I've then got to touch it up, but not with this. You can wipe it away so easily, and I absolutely love them. They're my #1 liquid lipstick to wear at the moment. I'm just loving them, and that's why I've now got 8 shades and I've got 1 on the way. So I'm just loving them. So getting back to the haul, I just wanted to mention that because for £4 the packaging is amazing, the product inside is amazing, and the shades that they've brought out are amazing too. So yeah, and this is why I feel that these swatches are also important, because perhaps, you know, when photographs are taken for websites, there's extreme light on the actual product to get a really good shot and a good picture, obviously, but that also can distort the shade a little bit. So each one of these I purchase, I will always be swatching. I have already swatched these, but I wanted to include them in the haul if you hadn't seen my previous video. So the first one is called Telepathy, and it looks like that on the actual doe foot. Now, I really love this doe foot as well. It's not a doe foot that I've got too many products. In fact, I may have got a doe foot in the same shape as this, but this one is actually bendy. So it bends and you can just apply the liquid lipstick so well. I love it. So anyway, that one is Telepathy, and that's the shade there of Telepathy. It's a very much brown maroon shade. It reminds me very much of the NYX matte Comfort, no, I can't remember what they're called, but anyway, the lip products from NYX in Rome. That's what it reminds me of. And then this one is called Illusion, and this one I've worn a few times. I love it so much. It's well, it's a perfect nude for me because it's not too light and it's just amazing. I love it. And I do need a deeper colour on my lip. If I go too pale, I have to wear a lip liner, and if I wear it on its own, it just washes me out and I really don't like it. So I'm really in love with that shade Illusion, love it. And obviously the deeper shade Telepathy. I mean, to be honest, I'm wearing this deep shade today and I wouldn't have any issues about wearing it out and about. It looks beautiful, I know it's going to last, and I just love them. The next product is one, in fact the next two products are two products that I probably wouldn't have purchased unless they were on that 3 for 2 offer. The reason is because I use the Conceal and Define as a base on my eye, so it's working well. The only thing that I find, and obviously it's not sold as an eye base, so I expect it to do this, which is what I'm going to say in a moment. So it works so well under the eye, and now I'm putting it onto the lid as well. And if I don't mattify it instantly, I do tend to find that it settles in the crease, so then you have to manipulate it again. Obviously it's not sold as an eye primer, I get that, but it works really well once I've set it. So I thought I would try this, and it's the Revolution Pro Eye Elements in Core. So it looks like this. Now the lip products were £4. This is either 4 or 5, I can't remember, but I'll link and list it all down below for you. I'm really intrigued to see if this one, when I apply it on the eye, it then sets, because I'm really, well, I've always wanted to try the MAC paint pots are they called. I've always wanted to try them, but they're just so expensive, and I've mentioned again on my channel, if I fall in love with a product, I don't want to spend too much on it. I want it to be reasonably priced, and that's why I love this brand so much. The quality is there, and you're paying a relatively inexpensive price for the products as well. So yeah, that's the colour of, or shade of, Core. Can't wait to try that and see if that works. Yeah, excited about that. Now this is, again, this is even more of one of those products that I initially saw and thought I really want to try, but of course the first order I went for products that really, I wanted to try immediately, if you see what I mean. And this is one of those products that I don't necessarily need, I just want to try it. Now I've always told my daughters, moisturise, moisturise, moisturise. You must moisturise your face, and you must look after your skin before you obviously apply anything on the top, like i.e. makeup. But I'm always telling them, moisturise everywhere, because if you look after your skin, then your skin will, look good for longer, basically. So when I saw this, and it's the Revolution Pro Under Eye Primer, and it says Hydrate, and again I can't remember the price of this, it was around about £5, but again I'll link it down below. I really like the packaging with this as well. It's one of those squeezy tubes, but it's baby pink, so anything pink I'm drawn to. But I like the idea of moisturising under the eye as a primer. So we all have fine lines under the eye. We have to have fine lines there for our face to move, but I don't want my lines to get worse. And as you get older, you want to keep that moisture there within the skin. So I'm moisturising under my eyes twice a day, but if I can add more moisture, I'm going to do it. So before I put on, so I'm going to add my usual under eye cream, and then I will be testing this out and popping this on as well. And yeah, I'm really intrigued to see how this works. So if you want to see any of these products, please list them down below, and I'll certainly bear that in mind for my next video. Now the next products, you would have seen one of them in my first haul, and it was this one, the Revolution Pro Supreme Eyeshadow in Intoxicate. This was what I was drawn to initially, and when I first saw this, I just thought, wow, this looks amazing. I've not swatched it, I've not done anything with it because I really want to save it for the video. It's very difficult for me not to swatch these and not to try them, but I want you to see my first thoughts and impressions. So as difficult as it is, I have not used that. And I thought, because there was a 3 for 2 offer again, I'm going to pick up these. So I went for Captivate, which has some, again, beautiful colours. I love all of the collection of eyeshadows that they've come out with, and they look so shimmery and so beautiful. And if you like a contrast, you've got a shimmery white colour or cream colour and a matte black there. I just love the look of that, and I absolutely love, well, to be honest, I'm going to say this about everything that I share with you today because I just love everything. The next one is Bewitch. I mean, wow, look at that, the shades in that. And this is one of those palettes, because that cream, although it doesn't look quite as intensely shimmery as the rest, there is a degree of shimmer to that. So there's no mattes, or it doesn't look like there's any mattes at the moment. So I'm going to use this as one of those extra palettes that you add your particular base and then you'll add a corresponding shade from this palette, but it looks beautiful. And then the last one, and again, I'm looking at this and thinking, wow, I can't wait to try a particular shade in here, and it's called Allure, and it's that purple one there. I mean, I just can't wait to try all of these. So, you know, if you want to see any of these, let me know. Now, you would have seen over the past week that I've shared with you about three of the Regeneration palettes. I'm loving them so much. So I picked up 2 more, and I went for Goldmine, and these are £8. I went for this one because I mean, I have been trying different looks, and I did actually share with you a video yesterday, and I was wearing a golden eye look, and I absolutely loved it. You all loved it. I got so many comments on it, so I'm really pleased that I picked up this. It's also, what I really like about this one, although yes, it's a golden toned palette, you've got a really wearable base to apply first, and then you've got those golden tones. So I really like that, because if it was really over the top golden, it wouldn't, I tend to find that too much gold, you need that base, you need, and you know, you need a good base, and there's some really good base colours in here to start with, as well as some lovely shimmery golden tones. So absolutely beautiful. And again, you've got a matte black in this one. So there's your matte black, and then you've got a matte cream in there, as well as a shimmery cream as well. So a really good palette if you like those contrasting shades. The next one I picked up was called Restoration, and this is just, I mean, this has got my name all over it, because it's got those beautiful colours that I love, you know, these warm tones, you've got some neutrals, you've got some even dusky pinks, you've got it all in this one. So if you love all of those shades, you might want to pick that one up. Absolutely beautiful. Now, before I get on to the extra products that I purchased within the Superdrug store, I want to just share with you these products. Now, you would have seen in my first haul that I shared these 2, and I cannot wait to share these with you. But I thought, if I'm going to try these, I really need some base colours also from this collection to share with you. So I picked up some of their eyeshadows, where you exactly the same as the glitters, but obviously you've got shimmers and mattes in there, because I really want to test out the whole range for you, as well as to see how it performs on my eyes. So I picked up these. Now, these are either £5 or £6. Again, I'll have it all linked down below. The first one I picked up was Tame. I really love this. So rich and vibrant colours, but what I really like in this one is that you've got that colour as well, and I think that's going to work beautifully with these deep browns. So that one is Tame. The next one is definitely a Samantha palette, and it's called Millennial, and it's this one here. I really love the fact it's got all of these, and then it's got a golden tone in there as well, because I think when you've got these rich colours, that gold is going to look beautiful on the lid and complement these shades really well. So that's Millennial. The next one is Neutral Ground, and the top 3 shades in this one are shimmer and the bottom 2 are matte. Just beautiful neutral colours, and you could use those 2. So that is your transitional shade, that is your deeper crease shade, and then any one of these as your lid, and then perhaps that as the inner corner. Absolutely love that collection as well. The next one again is a Samantha, perfect Samantha shades, and it's called Burnt, and it's got those oranges and reds, beautiful. So again, these 2 are shimmers, the rest are matte. And then I had to go for this one because I thought if I've got all of those deeper tones, I need a base. So I went for the base collection. Really love the shades here, love that. You've got your classic, and I didn't ever think that I needed this kind of a colour. It's a matte neutral tone to match my skin, and I never thought that I needed that. But you do always need that, because if you do put, you know, this on, your core, your base, you need this to mattify it, and to set that base and to add a base to start off with. So I'm really pleased it's got that in there. Love that, as I said. The middle shade is a shimmer, so even though this is called the base, you could use all of those, you know, as an eye look, as well as using them as base colours as well. So really good. And then the last one is Up in Smoke. Now, I'm not particularly a person that wears a lot of cool shades, but I thought this was actually very intriguing. I really liked that. It's like a mauvey grey colour. Really loved the shimmers in this collection. And again, you've got that base colour. I really love the colours. I can't wait to do a look with this. Really intrigued by that one. And then, of course, I had to get the palette, and this one holds 28 refill eyeshadow shades. Now on the website I was a little bit confused because it does give you the information of how many pans that it holds, but then in the picture it only had, was it 4 or 5, and it looked full. So I was a little bit confused by that, but it is a huge palette. Obviously I'm going to demonstrate it properly on my channel in a separate video, but if you can see the size of the pan to the size of the palette, everything that I bought I'm hoping to fit in here because it's huge and it's only £10. I also really like the idea that it's got a see-through lid. I really like the idea that you can see what you've got, so if you purchase more than one of these, and if you're like me, a bit OCD, and you like everything uniformed, then if you do pick up more than one palette, you know, you can see what you've got in there without having to open it and wrestle with lids and so forth if you're in a rush in the morning. So that was all of my second haul that I wanted to share with you. But then I picked up some other items when I actually went in store. I've just got to open my iPad because there's a couple of products in a moment that I want to share with you, and I need the name because I haven't got it in my head yet. First of all, if you are a regular viewer, you know that I don't really have much brow. Yeah, my brow looks absolutely fine at the moment, but it is all penciled in. I use 2 products. I use the brow pomade from Revolution, and I also use the Duo Brow Definer pencil to outline my brows, again from Revolution. When they brought out the brow tint, which is what I've picked up next, and I've picked mine up in dark brown, I was really intrigued by this. It looks like it lasts a couple of days, and I really would like to try something to see if I can, even if I have to just go over the top a little bit on a daily basis, you know, it's not going to take me as long because I've not got much of a brow. I mean, my brow starts from about there. I've got a little bit of a tail, but it's very sparse, and it's not very thick. It is years of plucking in my teens and in my 20s. I mean, I've seen the fashion go from thin to thick to thin to thick brows and so on, and I've just overplucked them, tried to style my brow when I should have left it. I mean, I had beautiful brows when I was in my early teens. Why did I ever touch them? But anyway, I want to see if this is going to help. So I'm not expecting it to give me this kind of a brow. I mean, it may do. I haven't tried it. I'm just expecting it to give me a little bit of definition. So even if I have to just pencil in a little bit, then that will help me. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, and that's £5. Then this is something that my husband picked up for me. Of course, you would have seen those. Let me just get one of them. The glitter eyeshadows, and I asked you to comment down below what you think would be good to help them, you know, adhere to my eye. And you came up with two products, the NYX glitter glue, I believe it is, and then this one, which is the Barry M glitter fixer gel. My husband kindly, when he popped into Superdrug, he picked up this for me, and yeah, I'm really thrilled with this. I think he said it was about £4, £4.99, something like that. Of course, I'll link it down below, but yeah, I was really impressed that a lot of you took the time and effort to let me know about that, and obviously thank you to my husband for picking that up for me. Now the last two products, and these are called, they're called the Regeneration Metallic Mermaid Lips, and that's the first one. So it's called Shell Foam. Now I don't know if you have seen, but on the Superdrug site they've actually got a lot of new Regeneration, which is the new name for Makeup, new lip products. So they've got new lipsticks, they've got 2 or 3 of the lips, 2 new lipstick ranges, 2 or 3. They've also got metallic lips and lip gloss. Quite a number of those. It's quite hard because on Superdrug they've dotted them all about, so it's difficult to say how many collections there are, so I think that's correct. So this first one, like I say, is called the Regeneration Metallic Mermaid Lips in Shell Foam, and I came across this in the Norwich Superdrug, and I took a picture and I put it on my Instagram. This was in Chapel Fields in the shopping mall, and I couldn't believe it because I was just going to see if they've got any of the Conceal and Define, because I'm using that like no tomorrow because I'm loving it so much. And I couldn't believe that they had all foundation, lots of the foundation sticks, and they had these as well as the nude lip collection. So yeah, I really love this. The lid is very metallic, but it's not, you know, flat. It looks like that anyway. It's in the same kind of form as the nude lips collection that we've recently seen, but I picked up this one and I was actually wearing, which one is it? So I've got a hair on my, stuck on my face, there we go. No, there we go. I had the shade Illusion, so I was wearing this, which is this one here, and I also had a deeper, no I didn't, I had Veil on, sorry, I had Veil, which is a little lighter than that. Sorry, I've used these so much I'm getting confused by what I have worn. So I had Veil on, and I had a deeper lip liner on, and as soon as I got into the car, I just added this onto the centre of my lip and then just worked it around, and it gave me a most beautiful, or the most beautiful glow. And you can really build these up, but also you can use them like that. So if you like a little bit of sheen, then you're going to really love these, and if you like more of an intense metallic lip, again you're going to really love this. It looks stunning. So I also picked up another one because it was a 3 for 2, so I got my Conceal and Define, I picked up this, and then I picked up this one, and this is, now my battery's just died on my iPad, which is very helpful. So this one was the Mermaid, this is the Unicorn, and it is in the shade, so it's a metallic lips in Fantasy. So it's the metallic because it doesn't say all of it on here. That's it, Metallic Unicorn Lips in Fantasy. And this one, again, the lid is the same, but it's different colour. So this one is more of a green lid. This one is more of a purple. Now, I wouldn't wear this all over my lip again, but I think if you're wearing a purple lip, or you're wearing perhaps a pink lip, something like that, then I'm going to have this just in the middle of the lip again, just like I wore the first one, the Shell Foam. Is it Shell Foam? Shell Foam, yeah. Then I think it just adds a little bit of something. Absolutely beautiful colours. They had about 7 or 8 of them. I don't know if they're still going to be there. Hopefully they've restocked, because if you've seen my image of that, they were very, there was very few left. And in fact, these two, there was 2 left, and these were the only 2 that had not been tampered with, because people had obviously opened them and were trying them and then bought something else, a new one. So yeah, those are the 2 colours. The lipsticks I don't think I'm going to purchase, just because they look really intensely shimmery from the website. If I see them in person, I might change my mind, but they just look very, very intensely shimmery, and I'm not all about that intense shimmer all over the lip. I prefer much more of a subtle look, and this is why these work for me. So that is my haul, and I hope that you found it helpful. Of course, I would love to hear which items that you are excited about seeing me try. I think I know what I'm going to try next, but I'd really love to hear your thoughts. So obviously do list them down below. I love hearing your thoughts and what you're thinking of these products. If you've tried any of them, I would love to hear your feedback on that as well. And of course, if you have just stumbled across my channel, I would love it, absolutely love it, if you subscribe to watch further videos. And like I said last week, you don't want to miss this if you're loving the Revolution Pro products. But until tomorrow, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye.